Steve, old buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday again.
Thank you too.
Look good. Nice lid.
Yeah, that's my new signature hat.
That's very good.
Try strumming there, young man.
Signature hat.
Hey, there's my old restaurant. Sure doesn't look the same. As you went in the door, you went down a few steps. There's a little area there. You went down a few steps, 2 steps, and the bandstand was on the right. The cash register was between the bandstand and the door. This is my first restaurant in Boulder. It was the Daniel's Columbine Cafe, and had it from 1954 until 1962, June of '62. Then we went to the Boulderado Hotel over there, and then from the Boulderado we came over to this spot here and remodeled the building, and that's the final resting place. That's it. Friend Lloyd Brady, who was actually mopping the floors for me, and he and I were kind of horsing around, and we were wrestling, and we broke this window out. Cost about $130 to replace it, which we didn't really have, either of us. I borrowed $250 on my 1951 Studebaker Champion with 100,000 miles on it. Paid $75 to the Public Service Company for a deposit, and paid my first month's rent and just a little bit of food that we had in here, and that didn't leave us any money left over, just enough for the cash register. And my wife would go out and buy food as soon as we, during the meals even. And then Watts Hardy started to give us credit, and then everyone gave us credit. And that's how I got started in Boulder.
We're going to have a great day of music here today. Everybody enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, officially now, please welcome Fred Shelton.
A little while before my 80th birthday, we decided we'd have a concert. And there's so many old friends in Boulder area, and people that used to work for me, and old customers and old musicians that used to play with me. They thought we'd get the whole thing together and have a concert on my 80th birthday. We decided we'd have the concert at the Boulder Public Library. They have a really nice venue there. And the guys that used to play with me 20 years ago, or most of them were available. One of them, however, lives in Seattle, and he flew in for the concert. And he was really not feeling very well, but he managed to play halfway through before he had to leave the stage. But the people really look forward to this that knew anything about it, because it was like a gathering of a huge family.
Confessing I love you. Tell me, do you love me too? I'm confessing that I need you, yes I do. All of you. In your eyes I read strange things. Your lips deny them true. And when your answer really changed things, making me blue. I'm afraid someday you'll leave me saying, can't we still be friends? If you go, you know you'll grieve me. All in life on you depends. Am I guessing you love me? Dreaming of you in vain. I'm confessing I love you over again.
Now the song Confessing is a kind of a jazzy thing, and I've always enjoyed doing it, and people like to do their jazz solos on this. And it was actually on our first album picked out, and most of different players on that first album, including an ex-teacher, Boulder High, who did a great job whistling on it, Wally Schneider.
I'm afraid you will leave me saying, can't we still be friends? If you go, you'll grieve me. On you depends. Am I guessing you love me? Dreaming of you in vain. I'm confessing I love you over again.
I'm supposed to say what he's doing a solo, that Phil Demaree, but you know, I don't have to say that. This is Willis, Roger, and Steve will be chiming in when he feels like it. Marguerite Jeuneman and her brother Bob will be coming up here pretty soon.
He's been playing for God knows how long. He's one of my dearest friends. Worked together down at the restaurant for 7 years. Every week we played. So it was a gas.
He was the most kind, giving, caring employer I've ever had, and then from there we just came every Thursday night to listen to Fred. It became a family tradition. That was awesome. He's a special man.
Oh, the deacon went down.
Oh, the deacon went down
In the cellar to pray.
in the cellar to pray.
He fell asleep.
He fell asleep
And he stayed all day.
and he stayed all day.
Now the deacon went down in the cellar to pray. He fell asleep and stayed all day. I ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. I ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Well, you can't get to heaven
Well, you can't get to heaven
on roller skates.
on roller skates.
You roll right by
You roll right by
those pearly gates.
those pearly gates.
Well, you can't get to heaven on roller skates. You roll right by those pearly gates. I ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. I ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Well, you can't get to heaven
Well, you can't get to heaven
in a Ford V8.
in a Ford V8.
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
I don't know that. Well, you can't get to heaven in a Ford V8 because the brakes won't work or something. I'm gonna grieve my Lord no more. I ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Well, you can't get to heaven
Well, you can't get to heaven
in a limousine
in a limousine.
because the Lord don't sell
The Lord don't sell
no gasoline.
no gasoline.
Well, you can't get to heaven in a limousine because the Lord don't sell no gasoline. I ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more.
Everybody.
I ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Well, if you get to heaven
Well, if you get to heaven,
before I do,
which I doubt, by the way,
just for a big hole
or a giant hole
and pull Fred through.
and pull Fred through.
Well, if you get to heaven before I do, just pour a hole and pull me through. Ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. I ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. I ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more. Ain't gonna grieve my Lord no more.
Guitar, Fred?
50 years old when I started playing guitar. I was going through a divorce and it was kind of a coping mechanism. I used to try to sing, but everything was in the wrong key. But when you get the guitar, you can put it in your key real easy, so that's what I did. You know, if I couldn't sing, my guitar playing wouldn't be that good. But if I couldn't play the guitar, my singing wouldn't be that good. So one complemented the other, and here I was, trying to do my best with both.
Hey, Willis,
Yeah.
tune this thing for me.
Yep.
But I was conceived in Georgia and born in Illinois, so my mama was heavy with child. I have a great internal feeling about that song.
Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Zabado, Georgia. A song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pine. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I say that road leads back. Well, it leads back to you, Georgia, oh Georgia. No peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Little clarinet now.
You know, our bass player, Phil Demaree, he was really just a great effort on his part because he was really ill when he left Seattle, flew in for this. He had to rent a bass to play with me. And here he was up on the stage feeling terrible, but trying his very best not to show it. And before the end of the program, he had to go leave the stage and be sick, actually. So what a tremendous effort he put out for this.
Other arms reach out to me, other arms smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I say that road leads back. Well, it leads back to you, Georgia, oh Georgia. No peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia on my mind, keeps Georgia on my mind.
Kristin Demaree, every once in a while she'd come in the restaurant and sing, and this is one of our favorite songs to do together.
Skylark, have you anything to say to me? Can you tell me where my love can be? Is there a meadow in the mist where someone's waiting to be kissed? Oh, Skylark, have you seen a valley green with spring?
you heard the music in the night. Wonderful music, faint as a will-o'-the-wisp, crazy as a loon, sad as a gypsy serenading the moon. Oh, Skylark, I don't know if you can find these things, but my heart is riding on your wings. So if you see them anywhere, won't you take me there?
Two major loves in my life were food and music. And I've always loved to cook, and I've tried to please people with my cooking, and I love music, and I've tried to please people with my music. So the thing got together in the restaurant, and I just started in the back room, and then actually in my office, then in the back room, and then in the front room, and pretty soon it just took hold, and I was playing for the public.
Train leaving on track 29 for Evansville, Met, Winnetka, Hubbard Woods, Kenilworth, Glencoe, Ravinia, Highland Park, Highwood, Fort Sheridan, Lake Forest, Lake Bluff, Great Lakes Naval Training Station, North Chicago, Waukegan, Zion, Winthrop Harbor, Louisville, Lafayette, Boulder, and Lyons, Colorado. Durango, if you want to go there. You pardon me, boy. Is that the Chattanooga choo-choo? Track 29. Hey, you can give me a shine. I can afford to board a Chattanooga choo-choo. I've got my fare, just travel to spare. You leave that Pennsylvania station by the 3:45. You read a magazine and then you're in Baltimore. Dinner in the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina. When you hear the whistle blow and eight to the bar, then you know that Tennessee is not very far. Shovel on the coaling, gotta keep it rolling. Woo woo, Chattanooga, there you are. There's gonna be a certain party at station, satin and lace. I used to call funny face. She's gonna cry until I tell her that I'll never roam. So Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home? I said Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home? Chattanooga, 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 Chattanooga. Please watch your step getting off of the train. See, I wish I could play like that. Woke up this morning, blues walking around my bed. Well, I woke up this morning, blues walking around my bed. I snuck down to breakfast, blues were baked in my bread. I said, good morning, blues. Blues, how do you do? Well, I said, good morning, blues.
Blues, how do you do? I'm doing all right. Good morning. How are you? I laid last night, laid down last night, baby. I was pruning, turning from side to side. All last night, baby, turning from side to side. I wasn't sick, just as satisfied. Since I met you, baby, my whole life has changed. Since I met you, darling, my whole life has changed. Just want to please you any old way I can. When you get old, baby, nothing works quite the same. When you get old, baby, nothing works quite the same. When you get 80 years old, baby, all your joints go lame.
Both knees replaced, complete replacement, a hip replacement, 2 back surgeries. One of them was what they call, where they removed some bone, and the other one was they put a titanium plate in there. Quadruple bypass surgery, a couple of blood clots, all sorts of good stuff, you know, the kind of thing that slows you down a little bit.
Life would be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life would be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again.
I just started having people asking me to do 50s songs, and I didn't know very many of them because it was a time period when I wasn't that into songs, but I like a lot of the things there, and so I would get into that, and then it just, in the restaurant, we'd start doing that, and a couple of the waitresses would start dancing to it. We called them the Fredettes. Actually, there was 3 of them that used to do that. It was a lot of fun.
I had a girl, Donnie was her name. Since she's been gone, I've never been the same. Love my girl, Donnie, where can you be? Over by the door. Can't afford these asides, I lose my place. Somebody else's arms. Dream, 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 dream. When I want you in my arms, when I want you with all your charms. Whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream. When I feel blue in the night, when I want you, you hold me tight. Whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. So that I could die, I want you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream.
We had a really unique clientele. And some of the reasons that they came in, well, we had a pie that I stumbled on when I was making pies and the regular pie maker wasn't there. It was called an apple cherry pie with a strudel top, so we called it a chapel pie. Scotch and Soda, one of the songs that so many people request almost every place I play and every time I play. It's one of the universally loved songs. Dave Guard wrote it, and everyone seems to enjoy it. It's a wonderful song.
Mud in your eye, and baby, do I feel high? Oh me, oh my. Do I feel high? A dry martini, 1 jigger of gin. Oh, what a spell you have got me in, oh my. Do I feel high? People don't believe me. They think that I'm just bragging. But I can feel the way I feel, and just be on the wagon. All I need, one of your smiles, the sunshine of your eyes on me, oh my. Do I feel higher than a kite can fly? Oh, give me lovin', 'cause baby, I feel high. won't believe me. They think that I'm just bragging, but I can feel the way I feel and still be on the wagon. Oh, all I need is one of your smiles, the sunshine of your eyes on me. Oh my, do I feel higher than a kite can fly? Oh, give me loving, baby. Give me hugging, baby. Oh, give me loving, 'cause baby, I feel high.
Our clarinetist, Roger Topliff, is legally blind. He has absolutely no central vision, so it's all peripheral. And when he and I play golf together, he'd hit the ball, and he'd look out the side of his face, hit the ball. He said, "Where'd it go, Fred?" Now I'd help him find it. But he had a great slice too. But he has a tremendous ear, and he can play with anybody in any key. And he plays every reed instrument plus valve trombone and trumpet. So on one of my albums, he plays valve trombone and flute and clarinet and sax. Tremendous ability, and his ear is just tremendous. And he still arranges music, being legally blind, but he does it with a big magnifying glass.
One of the songs that we used to kick around an awful lot at the restaurant was Utah Moon.
Utah moon, keep on shining.
We were kind of looking around at some of the old things, and we found this VHS tape that we shot some 20 years ago with the same identical people playing the band that we had on this concert.
Won't you guide me right to the one I love? Fine as a corn-fed coon, funny old Utah.
Here I was looking at this VHS thing, and it was shot 20 years ago. I was 60 years old. Well, I don't feel any different than I did then. There's these same people playing with me, and they were in their 20s, and I was in my 60s. Remarkable experience. Music in my life, it's another form of communication that goes beyond just words. It touches people in so many different ways, not just through the ears, but your whole being. It's complete harmonization, everyone attuned. It's a wonderful feeling, and I think music is feeling.
You're as fine as a corn-fed coon, funny old Utah moon. Shine my baby's eyes tonight, Utah moon. Keep on shining bright, shine your light on the one I love.
I went to work at Twin Burger, and I told him, he said he didn't want to hire me because he couldn't pay me enough to support my family. And I said, well, look, and I'm not broke. I'm close to it, but I'm not broke, but I need to earn some money. So why don't I come to work tonight? If I get in the way, send me home. You don't owe me a thing. At the end of the week, pay me what I've been worth, no more. That's fine with me. And if, you know, if anytime you tell me to leave, I'll leave. That's fine. So he says, how can I lose? So that's how I got my first job in Boulder.
This is for each one of you. It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around, finally found somebody who could make me be true, could make me be blue, and even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be me, might never be close, tried to be boss, but they wouldn't do for nobody else. Gave me a thrill without your fuss. I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you. Take it, Roger.
Had to Be You is a song that's been sung at a lot of weddings. It's an old song that has been revived time and time and time again. And the only reason it has is because it's a wonderful song. And it touches people's lives and they love it. And so we had to include it
Some others I've seen might never be me, might never be close or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do for nobody else. Gave me a thrill without your fuss. I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. Had to be you.
31 years. It's a life sentence in the restaurant business. That place is 10 foot 3 inches wide, Mike. We had 34 seats in there. There was a counter and there was booths on this side and then the kitchen. And the walk-in cooler was way out and back in another building and the restroom was out and back. So you had to go outside to go to the restroom in this restaurant. It was a going machine though. The Boulder Hotel over there is where we went after we left this first place right in back of you. So that's where we went in 1962. We had this little restaurant and that for a little while, then we closed this. But that's where the place was, the Boulder Hotel. Took over the dining room. It was a huge, huge thing at the time.
Gonna take a sentimental journey. Gonna set my heart at ease.
gonna make a sentimental journey to renew old memories. I got my bag, I got my reservation, spent each dime I could afford. Like a child in wild anticipation, I long to hear that all aboard. 7, well that's the time we leave at 7, and I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. I wanna go home, I never thought my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? I'm gonna make a sentimental journey home. Little bass.
You know, life is kind of like a sentimental journey, and especially this particular phase of my life, because when you get older, that's what you remember. You remember the old friends and the old things you used to do and all that kind of thing. And you might call that the theme of our show. It's a sentimental journey with all of these friends and all of these musicians and all of these wonderful memories of the past.
Where did that marimba come from?
You know, at the end of the program, I kind of felt like a preacher in a church going out there meeting a congregation, except this congregation was just chock full of my friends, people that had played with me, people that had eaten with me, people that had done wonderful things for me in the past. Yeah, the first thing we actually recorded was an album, and we sold it in the restaurant. We had 1,000 of them pressed, and then we had to have another 1,000 pressed because we sold the original 1,000. After that, we got into tapes, and then now finally CDs. I have 5 CDs.
Gonna set my heart at ease. I'm gonna make a sentimental journey to renew old memories. I got my bag, I got my reservation. I spent each dime I could afford. And like a child in wild anticipation, I long to hear that all aboard. 7, well that's the time we leave at 7, and I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. I wanna go home, I never thought my heart could be so yearning. Well, why did I decide to roam? I'm gonna take a sentimental journey home. Sentimental journey home. Do-wah.
Fred is he's a legend in his own time, you know. This is terrific today. It's wonderful.
When I started playing music in the restaurant and had the setup there, well, musicians would come in and they'd want to play with me or play by themselves. And it was a great kick for me because I learned a lot from these people. And then there was a kind of a core group. Dan Demaree on piano, his son Phil on the bass, Willis Morrison on guitar and any other instrument that came to mind, and Roger Topliff on clarinet, and two or three different people playing drums. It was just a wonderful group that got together so many times.
Maybe tomorrow a bullet will fight me. Tonight nothing worse than this pain in my heart. And at last, here I am on the hill overlooking El Paso. I can see Rosa's Cantina below. That's right. That place? Yeah. That's the Far East. Where am I? I used to do this too. I used to lose my place on this. This is that horse gallop. Maybe tomorrow a bullet will find me. Nothing's worse than this pain in my heart. Roses can't. I didn't have that before already. El Paso. It has been a long time. Back in El Paso, my life would be worthless. Everything's gone in life, nothing is left. Many thoughts raced through my mind as I stood there. I had run to death. Well, I saddled up and away I did go, riding alone in the dark. Maybe tomorrow a bullet will find me. Tonight nothing's worse than this pain in my heart. And at last, here I am on the hill overlooking El Paso. I can see Rosa's Cantina below. My love is strong and it pushes me onward. Down off the hill to Phelan I go. Off to my right I see 5 mounted cowboys. Off to my left right a dozen locals. Raised by 2 loving arms that I'll die for. Have to make it to Rosa's back door. Something is dreadfully wrong, for I feel deep burning pain in my side. Though I am trying to stay in the saddle, I'm getting weary, unable to ride. But my love for Phelan is strong, and I rise or I fall. Though I am weary, I can't stop to rest. I see the white puff of smoke from the rifle. I feel the bullet go deep in my chest. From out of nowhere, Phelan has found me, kissing my cheek as she kneels by my side. Cradled by 2 loving arms that I'll die for. One little kiss. Then Phelan, goodbye. One time when we were at the Boulder Hotel, she slipped on the floor and she had a tray of food in her hand, and I swear she landed on the floor and that tray didn't spill a thing. There's a young man out here named Bill Shelton, who's the son of my brother, who used to harmonize with me on that song when we were working at our restaurant back in Highland Park, Illinois in 1938, 39, 40.
2 things happen with age. Gravity gets more severe and time goes faster. And gravity's getting me now.
80 years old. Felt like a day over 79 to me. Right?
When I was here first, the powwow parade would come down Pearl Street. Band day at the university. They had bands from all over the state and even some from out of state. And they would march down the street. It was a wonderful experience. I loved it then. Little town. Downtown was the center. Walgreens was on that corner and Penny's was on this corner.
Best thing you can have in this lifetime is peace of mind. And the only way you have peace of mind is by doing what you think is right. So my philosophy of life is very simple. Try to do the best you can.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again. Some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive those dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know, tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know, as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Help me sing, please. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Please say, keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive those dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know, tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know, as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
It's a wonderful thing to feel like this isn't the end, no matter what it is, that we will meet again. Somewhere, somehow, someplace.
You told me once, dear, you really loved me, and no one else could come between. But now you've left me to love another. You have shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away.
I can go a journey over the meadow in the lane blossom-covered lane, and in your lonely flight, haven't you heard the music in the night? Wonderful music. Do you want us to start over? Are we falling asleep? No.
Sorry. We're going to do that over again and right.
Well, you have to admit that she didn't lose her cool. And she put the blame right where it belonged, on me, because I had goofed pretty bad. And suggesting that I might be asleep, well, that's a little overstretched, but not bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fred Shelton and his wonderful band. There he is.
I guarantee you I could not have made it in the city of Boulder or any other place without the friends that I had, the support that I had from almost everybody that I knew.
Oh, the cow kicked Nellie in the belly in the barn. Didn't do her any good, didn't do her any harm. Oh, Lordy.